Hello everyone, we are finally back to Scarlet Hollow after many technical errors with my SSD and my laptop, and then my headset because of my audio drivers. But you don't want to hear about that. You're here to watch me play Scarlet Hollow. As I said in the last episode, in the middle of my game, it crashed. And I'm going to have to redo some of my progress because I hadn't saved in a little bit. That has to do with the SSD problem. But I'm going to go through and try to pick my choices as I did last time. I'm not going to reread everything, but I will be picking up from where I left off. And some of this video will be from my previous recording. But I will see you again when we get back to where my game crashed.
Holy shit. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They sure seem a little blasé about a man's death. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And what's worse is I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage. Even the nest. The truth will get out. Even if they don't believe that footage, those things are out there in the woods, and something's telling me they're not going away. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigation of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. Yeah, when you put it like that. Sure, let's do it. Awesome, let's go. I hope she's still awake.
Max.
Jesus. When Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road, you didn't hear it approach. Oh God.
Welcome home.
You're finally back where you belong. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Okay, wait. We're not gonna address what just happened. And also, okay, so some notes. One, face completely obscured in shadows. Fucking weird. Shirt definitely had blood on it. Eyes glowing. Which human eyes don't reflect light if you didn't know. Okay, I'm done processing that. Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Megs. Is it okay if we come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. There's something about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. And then the moment passes, and you see only the woman before you. Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Megs. I was sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who is that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You know my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with the unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearline was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I've never met Pearline. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. Ha! That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait until another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classic spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplained things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord? Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there. I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out the memory card from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. This must have been why she was so quick to hand over her camera. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had the chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain, to the northwest. Within town limits? Yes, I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back to get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. Gretchen, who's a good potato? And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Hi, I'm Meg's. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know, I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Megs and I had no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem too much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Whatever happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Megs with this Talipo crap? I don't know what Talipo means. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate, where tragedy is soon to fall.
To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. Can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the nests. What were those growths? Maybe they're making more of themselves. Yeah, maybe. What we're seeing here is some sort of parasitical larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something like this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you a couple cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Megs get some rest. I ran them ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can stay up. This is important. Ha, okay. Maybe it's just that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around my usual forums to see if anyone has any information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Megs. It's excellent iced or warmed. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. 3 are all... maybe not. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up the mountain alone? Sybil said that the ditchlings are harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not far. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You and Stella exchange numbers. Yes, I got her number. I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. Almost home. It feels spooky when they give me a choice, but it's only one choice, so it's like, made it home. Your salvation is in sight. You make a mad dash for the door. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. Where the hell have you been? Just immediately ask about that Wayne guy. Sorry, I met this girl in town and we wound up really hitting it off. We went on this night hike to find cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I guess I don't get to find about Wayne. Okay, good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try and leave the night behind you. As you settle in your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her when she got back. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Oh, I guess I should have read that differently then. Did you make it back alright? Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? Totally fine. I mean, as fine as it could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Spooky. I'm gonna assume this is gonna tell me, hey, you can buy the full game. And this video was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. That's suspicious. Cool. So I'm gonna have to buy the rest of this game. And this was a really short video. But at least we are caught up on episode 1. And I will probably be buying this game, but I have to wait for the money from Payday to hit my account before I can. So, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. I do plan to continue playing this game. I don't look to see if I got 5 likes yet, but we'll pretend you guys all liked this, and I buy game. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, I'll see you next time.